routine?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on track. It's just like the other day we had a photo shoot. Shout out to fucking SC Clips and 9011.
Did you shoot from the higher angle or lower angle?
So the whole look, dog, I was feeling good. Fool. I was feeling like, man, these photos are about to come out sick. I look good as fuck. I feel good as fuck. And I look at the pictures today. They just gave them to me, and I'm still fat. I'm like, fuck.
Yo, we back in this motherfucker. Episode what?
Episode 14.
Like, a good thing you said it because I don't say that number.
Set you up, dog.
What's good, boy? How y'all been?
What's popping? Good, man. How you guys?
Been just life. Been doing the life thing. How's everybody's weekend? How's everybody's week?
Good, man. I was in San Clemente for
what are you doing out there?
I had a baseball tournament
Oh shit.
right by the beach. It was dope.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say something else because last time I've been in San Clemente, I found a nest of owls, white owls there. I was like, over there with the owls or what, dog?
Pop one of those, take it with me.
How's everybody's week? Anybody do anything special this past week?
No, not much. Just working, bro.
Just working?
Same.
Yeah.
Same? So, Chewy, how's the journey now? How's the gym? You're not hitting the gym right now?
I still haven't hit the gym. They just upped my dose because I was on 0.25. Did I tell you guys last time?
You didn't give us an update last time.
So I've been on the dose it's 0.25. The final dose, like you're supposed to be on, is 2.0.
Yeah.
Right? So now they moved me up to 0.5.
Okay.
So it's double the dose, but it's still like 25% of what eventually it's going to be. I don't see no drastic changes. I'm down. I think I'm getting close to 30 pounds already.
Okay. That's damn. Last time you told me was what, 16, 17?
17 pounds.
Damn, that's fire, way.
Yeah.
Clap it up for the homie, dog. Like,
I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like if it's working for you, fuck it, for like do what's best for you. And any change, any mood swings? You been on some mood swing
Mood
shit?
swings? Nah, fool.
Over there fucking tripping out on everybody at home and shit.
Nah, it's crazy. Just that first week, I had those like side effects, but since then, I really haven't had any crazy side effects.
Like, what's your end goal? Like, what's your goal with the Ozempic and all that?
Trying to go shirtless by summer 2025.
The doctor said I gotta just try it for like 6 months and see what happens. And if I'm happy with where I'm at in 6 months, then I won't need the surgery.
Yeah, where you at right now, number wise, or your weight?
308.
Oh shit, you're getting closer, fool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that? That's gonna be enough? You're right. It feels like the track. How is it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on track. It's just like the other day we had a photo shoot. Shout out to fucking SC Clips and 9011.
Did you shoot from the higher angle or lower angle?
So the whole look, dog, I was feeling good. Fool. I was feeling like, man, these photos are about to come out sick. I look good as fuck. I feel good as fuck. And I look at the pictures today. They just gave them to me, and I'm still fat. I'm like, fuck. So like, it was
change is coming.
A little disappointing, because I've been feeling good, right?
Yeah.
Clothes been feeling different. Like the belt, you're at the last loop for the belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's just, I'm so big that 30 pounds, it really doesn't make a big difference.
Well, we see it. You probably don't see it because you see yourself in the mirror every day, fool.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause I know I see it. I see it changing you for sure.
Have you downsized size pants?
Nah, I don't think I would.
No.
If we're probably gonna stay OG like that.
Yeah. The only thing that I would change is probably my belts. But I feel like maybe I will change my hoodie size. Like I'm a 3X. And sometimes like, you can't, when it looks oversized hoodies are cool to a certain point.
Yeah.
Once they get like too wongo over here or whatever, then you got to switch it down. But
yeah, that's like the blue lip sweater I got. It's too big, bro, so I can't rock it.
Man, let me buy it, fool.
Shit,
The
100,
fuck?
150, fool.
I'll give you 80, fool. I'll give you 80 for that shit. I do need that one. I don't know why I didn't get that hoodie.
That's a badass one.
What about you? Before you went to the gym or what?
I haven't gone to the gym yet. I start on Thursday actually.
Okay.
I was trying to find a schedule for myself because realistically, doing it after everything that I do all day, I can't do it, dog. It's just not enough. I don't have enough energy to go as hard as I want to go.
Yeah, I think I was thinking about this earlier because I already stopped the podcast and I'm using up that free time for like the merch and the Downey Bomber shit, like my baseball shit. But if I wasn't coaching, I wasn't doing this, and I was just like going to work and then going to the gym would be like my obsession. Just like a lot of people do that, right?
Yeah.
The people who always say like, just go to the gym, fool, it's not that hard. All they do is work, maybe has time with their family, and then like that third thing is the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But for us, it's like it's so super hard, bro, to find that extra time. Like today, fool, I was like editing for like 8 hours, fool.
Sheesh.
I finally paid fucking the money for ChatGPT.
Yeah, finally.
I fucking love it.
To the club. I love it too.
I fucking love it, man.
Picture. I'm like ChatGPT. This is upgraded.
Yeah, but it took me like 3 hours to get to that final one because every time you try to remix it, it like fucks it all up.
Yeah, it gives you different variation. Let's say you want to add something, and it will give you a whole different variation.
Like I would never be able to make that fucking thumbnail. It's for my son's channel, Tubs and Dubs.
Fire.
I sent to the doctor for his elbow, whatever.
Yeah,
but it came out fucking sick. But the picture looks nothing like my son. The guy in there doesn't look like the doctor. I gave it reference photos, like, hey, make it look exactly like this.
Yeah.
It wasn't perfect, fool, but still, it took me hours and hours just typing it up. I think most of the normal fool, like the fool that doesn't pay for the ChatGPT or doesn't make them thumbnails or any type of creative stuff, will be like, oh, this is easy, fool. You just put it in the prompt. Yeah. Even making the prompt is a fucking math equation in itself. Yeah. Like you have to use ChatGPT to create a prompt and then give the prompt to Sora, and then you have to remix it like 7 fucking times. It's crazy, fool. But yeah, shout out to ChatGPT. I think that's just crazy.
Well, what made you upgrade? Like,
I didn't have a good quality screenshot from the video to use as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
So, and I use it a lot. Fool. Like every time I communicate with the parents on the group chat,
yeah,
I say what I want to say like in regular ghetto language, and I put it into ChatGPT and I put wordsmith, so it makes me sound professional.
Yeah.
So little by little.
What I've been having for the last 3 years, has been Grammarly on my phone. Dog, love it, dog. I'm able to text people. I'll text crazy, and it just cleans it up for me.
Yeah.
And now I might cancel it, but because
ChatGPT does the same thing. It's just called wordsmith. You put wordsmith, the 2 semicolons, and then you just.
But the only thing about that, fool, is just I'm able to use that in all apps. Grammarly, I'm able to use it in a story. I'm able to rewrite a caption within the app. I don't have to go outside of it and copy and paste. No, I don't have to do any of that.
It's free.
It's like it's part of the keyboard.
Like $140 a year.
It becomes like
part of the keyboard, part of your email, part of everything. Through your phone, your computer, everything any app, and it'll read it and it'll give you suggestions. I'll clarify it. I wanted to make it a little nicer. Or remove this, add some slang. Make it for a book. Make it for social media. Make it trendy enough for TikTok. All that shit.
I want to ask you, Fuga. I'm sure there's people out there wondering like how big cult media is, and everyone so far, I think most of everybody has been on camera already as far as the podcast, because there's people always like behind the camera that sometimes are not on camera. But like, what is everyone's specific role? Because you have like 30 people in the group chat. I just think it'll be dope to go down the list and shop people out.
Let's start off where it started. Obviously, I'm the CEO of it, co-owner of it, owner of it. I want to say all of it. My partner, my new business partner is Brandon. He's the CFO of Cult Media. He's the one that's going to be working with the analytics, making sure we're packaged well. We're making sure we get marketing deals as well. We have South Central Clips, which is Marvin. He's our soundboard, and he's working to get more into video. So I know I haven't been teaching him as much as I would like to, but pretty soon I'm gonna give everybody my schedule. Because like what I haven't been doing is giving everybody my schedule. Okay, I'm shooting this person. Pull up, just come and learn, see how I do my shit. And I'm gonna start doing that more often. Like tomorrow I'm doing Snoop Dogg's son. So anybody wants to pull up, I'll be there at 1 p.m. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, just to teach homies. We have Eric. Let me beep that. 911. He's a content creator, also a podcast host. And David, producer, podcast host, you a podcast host, and and whatever else we feel like we need to, anything else you want to learn, you want to get into production, producing, anything else. So that's basically it for the most part.
And we got Fly. You can't forget Fly.
Oh, we got Fly. Fly is the important guy when it comes to the news. He's the one doing the news posts. And then I've been holding back a little bit on that. Once we launch the website, I'm gonna be doing original fucking articles. I'm gonna be doing my own takes on things, my own words. I'm gonna be doing the voice notes and then putting it on ChatGPT and let it like formulate it a little bit better. What I do like about ChatGPT that it does know your slang now. Like it remembers how you are.
I like when it says updating memory.
Yeah, fool. Like it started to know me, and it'll fucking because I do a lot of podcasts. So now it knows like the podcast shows that I work for, and they'll format the questions based on the segments now. They'll be like, oh, well, the red hot questions. These are some red hot questions for so and so guests. I'm able to drop links now, right? I don't think with the free version you can't drop links, huh?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, now you could. Before, I don't know for a
With the
minute.
4.0, with the 4.0, you could.
Oh, that's a new one, right?
Yeah, it just came out.
Well, now I love that for being able to drop a link and then go to somebody's website and they'll pick up podcast questions out of that. So, man, it's helped me so much on this shit. But yeah, back to Cool Media. That's basically what it is for now. Still want to get more. Oh, also, we have a Key Vision, which is our photographer, also in production. All these guys they also want to learn, right? And I always tell them like learn for like, and also update your prices too. Like I'm telling the South Central Clips too, like does update your prices, and then I could teach you how to edit shit. Like he's gonna learn how to edit in DaVinci pretty soon. And like I'm here, dog. I'm here working. I'm always working, fool. I'm always working. I'm never not doing nothing. So I'll tell the homies like, and plus my bad for I know I was gonna fucking drop my schedule, but I just been all over the place doing some shit.
Gatekeeping on you, Marvin.
Yeah, but yeah, for it is. It's up, and also like nothing. Everything is up for grabs. Meaning like, anybody grows with us. I'm here to create a $1 billion company. Fool. This is here to be a $1 billion media company that is able to produce stuff. I've been also working on a pitch for Netflix, which me and Conejo are involved, and Greg, the producer of the O.J. Simpson docuseries. We've been like heavy on that. To that one. That one's gonna get pitched to the networks. It's already in the hands of the people that are gonna pitch it. We're just developing the visuals, the storylines, the interviews. I was interviewing Conejo about him being on the run and just putting things together to hopefully, like, if that one gets picked up, well, that's $800K, $900K per episode, on a docuseries. So there's gonna be room for Cool Media is gonna be involved as a credit, and also they're also involved because we invested in it, and I'm gonna be a director for some of the episodes as well, and also in the writing. So I'm always working for. Sometimes I forget what I do because it's just always work, always coming out with new ideas. I have a new podcast dropping soon, so I've been working on the set. I've been painting this past weekend. The homie's been helping me out as well, putting together the new look. So I'm always creative for my shit. You know what I realized last time? Like, this is my life now. Like, I create for a living. I don't like this is like I had to step back and look at it like, yo, I live off this. And it's a little scary because I don't have a 905. Like I depend on continuous work to be able to pay the bills, to be able to pay for this studio. Because really, if I wasn't paying for this studio, this money would have been in my pocket. I could have got a fucking house payment in fucking Riverside for what I'm paying for this motherfucker, But I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in what I have. I believe in the team too. I do believe in all of us. For everybody here, I believe in it. I believe in your skills. I believe in Marvin's skills. I believe in your skills. He's been helping me out for a long time. So I'm here to create something as a group. I'm not a person that would gatekeep somebody from like not elevating, because I expect everybody to elevate themselves. Because in this space, nothing is ever promised. I mean, nothing is ever for sure. So I want to, at least for myself, pass on the knowledge for you guys to be able to do other things outside of here, And
that's what you call good podcasting, bro. Ask one question, went off on a rant. I like that. Another question for you, Fool. When you spoke about being creative, right? I think a lot of people feel like it's difficult to be creative for some people. Like they have to force creativity, whether it's music, video, art, whatever it is, right? For you, sometimes do you find yourself in a position where like, where did that idea come from? Like something is speaking from a higher power. Like, are you a vessel for creativity, or are you like, how do you find creativity for people who don't know how to be creative?
For me, I'm a very creative person. What I do, everything that I consume, podcasts, the type of podcasts that I consume, the videos that I watch on YouTube is always on the creative side. Is always, and for me, living life, experiencing life is what fuels me to put it into art. Like for me, living and yeah, I think living, because most importantly, like when I started traveling and seeing the whole US with Conejo and just being able to expand my mind, it expanded my creativity too, to where like, like we really do shit out here. Like we should like be proud, even over the smallest accomplishments, like we should be proud of that too, because people like they do look up to you. They do look up to you. I'm sure people look up to you. I'm sure there's somebody somewhere in the US that watches your pod that like, oh shit, I fuck with the homie. So I feel like it's a lot of responsibility for us and to continue inspiring. Because for me, Cold Media is to inspire. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to create and create with the homies. There's nothing better. There's nothing that fulfilling to me than traveling, getting paid for it, and visiting and touring and visiting and experiencing food, experiencing people. That's to me is living, like to be able to create and live at the same time.
How high on your priority list is having Conejo on this podcast?
Not a priority at all.
Why not? Because I think people would assume that because
they would assume, right?
Because he's your homie, like you can't wait to name drop or bring him on here to boost up. Well, what is your take on that?
My take on that, if I can't interview Conejo, I would like to interview him because that's my dog, right? Rest in peace to his pops. He just passed away. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
With homie, if I can't interview him how I want to interview him, I don't want to do it for him. I don't want to be a yo fool. So musically, I don't want to. Nah, I have other questions, fool.
And why can't you do that here?
Because Conejo, he has an acting career that he wants to like make sure he's very careful what he does. You know, that's why he doesn't hang around a lot of rappers. He doesn't hang around certain type of people because there's a lot of stake. You know, especially with his background and the case he's had and the baggage that comes with being with somebody like him. You know, even when he comes here, I don't post till like he's gone out of the county. You know, I don't post because for a lot of different things. It's a lot of hate. But yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, I know people are gonna be like, yo, when are you gonna interview Conejo? I'm like, I don't even think I want to, fool. Like, it's like,
well, I think for you, he's your homie, so to you, it's not a big deal. But I think for the fans, if anybody who follows you, right, and is going to start following Cold Media, they know there's a chance that one day he might be here. So, like for you, it's going to be like, do you give the people what they want, or you keep your relationship with him is more important?
You know what I would do? I would have him be part of topics and not even interview that fool. I think he would like that better.
Okay.
That he hates being the center of attention. He hates like.
It'll be tough though, because when you have someone like that in the room on the podcast, all I can think about is ask him questions about his perspective. You know what I mean? Like, hey, fool, he's gonna be on the podcast, but don't ask him any questions. I'm like, fuck, fool. That was what's up.
Yeah. Like dealing with Conejo, it comes with a lot of like restrictions. Even when he does interviews, fool, he has to like approve them, because sometimes he'll say something. Like I said, dealing with Conejo comes with a lot of baggage, fool. A lot of baggage that I don't want to speak on, but it comes with a lot of things, a lot of history. So it's the reason why even me and him, we move like very like, we don't mingle with just any rapper. We don't mingle with just any crowd because it just comes with a lot of bullshit. But yeah, maybe one day, maybe in a setting where he's not even being interviewed. But when he tells me that when everybody hits him up for interviews, he's just like, my story's been told over and over. I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
I want to create new things, and then I'll go back. Because a lot of people hit him up. A lot of people hit him up like, yo, interview. And he's just like, fool, I'm tired of speaking about the same shit. I'm tired of speaking about the case. I'm tired of speaking about being on the run. I'm tired of speaking about the cartel shit. I'm tired of all this shit. Like, he doesn't want to deal with it, fool. He doesn't want to deal with it. And yeah, I know. I thought about that too. Like, I wonder, because I thought about, I wonder if Conejo feels some type of way that I don't like invite him, because look, I never asked him because honestly I don't want to do it because I know him like we have a really really like homie therapist relationship between us two, and I don't know, I just have it. It's just there. He's like a brother. For
I've been studying all day today. For fools that don't know, how did you meet Conejo?
How I met Conejo, I was working with him while he was on a run when I was 18 years old. They reached out to me to do a cover for him back in 2006, and that's how I started working with his team. And then 2018 is when I actually met Conejo, when he came out of jail, and first time meeting that fool over there in the 805, and we got to work like. But you know what? It felt like we just knew each other, fool.
Well, that was 12 years of working together.
Yeah, we just knew each other, fool. We just knew. I think like we just like when we met, it was like, what's up, fool? Like that. Like it was just like, and then went to the restaurant, and then ever since then we've been inseparable, fool. Like ever since then, it was inseparable, and it was like next week I was already at the tax collector set, and then it was like everything was just flowing. And then the following week we were already on the road, traveling, booking flights, and then I became his tour manager and also some little bit of managing. But yeah, that's how when I met him was 2018, fool, and then I've been working with him since, and it's been a great. It changed my life, fool. It made me more to travel more. I've seen so many stages. I've experienced so many dope shit just working with Conejo, you know. But it's nothing that he gave me, you know. I earned my shit, you know. I do visuals. I created, directed a lot. Everything that he's done the last fucking 5-6 years, you know, for the most part. So yeah, it's been great. It's been great and it's been amazing, fool. And I think I wouldn't have experienced the country as great as without him being involved with it, because it was fun for when you get to be in dope hotels, way paid for, getting paid while you're out there in a show, meeting all the fans, everybody's bringing you free weed, free everything, and you're just like, damn, that's dope. Like this lifestyle is dope as fuck.
On Wednesday, you shoot another show, right? On Wednesdays, every Wednesday.
I don't want to say what day I shoot another show, but it's a show.
You already said it earlier. You told us we were earlier. Cut it out if you want. Anyways, tell me how you became part of that show and what that show is about, who's involved in that show, and what do you do there?
So with that show, I'm a producer, talent, and owner of that show. It's coming soon. It's with Compa Raider. It's with the full community, Juan, particularly Juan. He's going to be on camera this time. He's been on camera already, but he hasn't released those episodes yet. He's been interviewing Jenny 69 and a bunch of other people. So he's just holding on, and we're just waiting for this show to come up. This show is going to be the #1 Chicano podcast within month. It's going to be #1 for the week for sure when we drop, because it's very, very controversial. There's going to be a lot of truth spoken. We're all going to throw the dirt. We're all going to ask everybody everything that we need to ask. We're going to ask Juan all the messy shit that he has to be asked. We're going to ask Compa Raider all the messy shit, fuck shit he's done. And then they're going to ask me questions, because they do have questions for me. Like what happened with Cholo Juan. They want to know, like, things that transpire while doing cold media, behind the scenes, in the street level, and all types of levels. So yeah, and I think that episode 1, we're just going to throw all the rumors, everything has to be cleared up. And so we could start fresh. And then moving forward, we don't want to be messy on purpose. We do want to have a funny podcast. We don't want to have a guest-based podcast. I hate guest-based podcasts, fool. Just hate it. I wanted to be a podcast where it's just fun to listen to.
Yeah.
And I think me, Compa Raider, and because even when they came over here, we had a meeting. Thought we were like 2-3 hours just talking shit. Like, and I'm like, damn, like this is gonna be fucking fire. Because we're very comfortable with each other. We set some ground rules though, like, because Juan and me argue, fool. Juan and me argue. And that's what I want on camera. We just have a couple boundaries that we shouldn't cross, and that's it. No family, I think that the B word, we're not gonna, even though I could fuck with the B word, the bitch word, but Compa Raider doesn't like that word, on his prison shit.
Yeah,
but I'm excited for that one, fool.
What about there's another show that you're on where you people make like micheladas or some shit?
Yeah, it's another show that I do produce.
Tell me about that show.
Glizzy Dreams. So that one I came up with the idea probably 3-4 months ago. But prior to that, we already had a podcast with that company. And so now it's blowing up. We already hit 2 million views on YouTube, on the Instagram views this past month. It's going good, and we're getting all the guests easy for.
What's the name of that one?
Glizzy Dreams.
And then it's the same host?
It's the same host, yes.
Who's the host?
The homegirl Priscilla. She's works for that company.
What company is it? Oh, so it's a Dirt Dog production.
It's a cold media production, actually. Just credits. Sure.
So you got hired by Dirt Dog to produce a show for them.
I work for Dirt Dog. I'm a creative director for their business ventures. So whenever it involves bringing, like, when Duno had his hot dog deal, I made that happen. So I bring culture and I mix it in with like the corporate side, and then I come with ideas and shit. So I'm the one that brought shows to their venue in Commerce. I'm the one that sold out 4,000 people, 4,000 tickets at the night of the Black Chicken at the compound. We went viral. Even the homie knows about our shows and shit. But yeah, that's me producing shows for them. Now I'm working with the city of Commerce. I'm working with the mayor, and I'm trying to get Cool Media to work with the city of Commerce pretty soon. Because I do work with politicians in Bell Garden, Southgate, Cudahy. Like I'm mingling with these people because of what I do outside of here. I do a lot for us. Sometimes I forget everything that I do. Like this whole past year, I was campaigning for politics shit, you know, for the city of Commerce. Signatures, you know, pitching ideas, and you know, I was able to took a whole year, but I was able to get the mayor of Commerce to go on board with turning Dirt Dog into an official venue. That way, we don't have to get permits every time we do an event. So I did that for them, and even in that fucking journey, for you meet people, you meet high power people, you meet business people, and you know, you'll be surprised how much business you'll be able to get with just being a visionary out there. Because people will recognize a visionary. Next to you know that they'll offer you, oh, yo, I have $70,000 for marketing. Oh, what can we do? You know, so that's kind of what I do. I was talking to Marvin earlier. I was explaining to him what I do outside of here. I'll tell him, you know, I'm the guy that connects things. I'll connect a corporate guy with a talent and make a buck out of that. So there's power in that. There's a power in your network. That's why when they say your network is your net worth, because you could do a lot with it. And I'm learning that. Like even being able to fund this was because of networking, meeting the right people, talking to the right people, and also doing the work. Because one thing you can't do is fake the fun. You got to have the work out there. You got to have the credits out there. And at the end of the day, like what I tell people, motherfuckers cannot work me. I'm going to continue being mean tomorrow. I'm going to continue working tomorrow. So, you know, even when we were dealing with the whole hate, you know, with the whole hate of other podcasters, I didn't care, fool. I'm like, I don't care if you have more views than me. I make more money than you. You know, I don't care. Like my studio's better than yours. My life is better than yours. Like so I didn't care about fools having better views than me. Because I'm like, dog, I do this just for real life. Like I live off of this. You know, and I'm proud of that. I had to like think about that and like, yo, I gotta be proud of everything that I've done, fool. Because sometimes I'm just so caught up on the new shit that I don't look back and be like, damn, I had this, I had an art gallery, I curated this, I done the full community concerts with Zama, Lefty Gunplay, first Lefty Gunplay show ever. Fucking Bravo the Bag. You know, I've done so much shit for that I forget. And I gotta be more appreciative of things that I do, because sometimes I just feel like I'm not enough, you know?
I just want to put it out there, fool, that I know a nonprofit organization that would love to work with Dirt Dog. So Dirt Dog, if you're watching this, bro, hit me up, bang my line. Do it for the kids, dog, the children. Think about the children.
You know, but you know what? I thought about that before, because we do that. So I'm gonna definitely pick your shit, you know, and
let me know.
No, for sure.
We wanna open up our own commercial building and have like a place for the kids to work out in a safe environment. And Commerce is actually one of the places I was looking at because it's industrial, so the prices for commercial buildings are less expensive.
Go trip out the mayor. You know, I don't want to say. Oh, forget. I shouldn't say it. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in Commerce for us, for sure. They know me all through the buildings of the Commerce City Hall. Everybody know me. The sheriffs know me. I'm out. You know, I might move out there. I'm like, yo, who got some fucking what's it called? The housing in the bitch.
yeah. Let me know, fool. Let me know.
No, for sure. The Dirt Dog does do fucking community outreach, and I'll make sure that I do reach out to you for that, because I thought about it before.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, just staying busy, and I feel like I'm starting full, because I'm trying to build something outside of the realm of the Conejo thing, right? Because like for me and him, we've been working for so long with that. It just like he was my muse, you know. He was the one that I was fucking doing photography, doing art galleries with, doing a bunch of shit. So now me leaving, because I you know, I had to step away, because I was like, you know, I got to start building my shit. And you know, it was hard, because like he saw, like when we built this, right? We built it for we fucking got all the cameras, everything. We spent so much. And then what? We were like, damn.
So what's next?
But we were in here like in a clean ass, fucking nice ass spot. And you're like, now we gotta create, fool. Like now there is no more like excuses. There is no more. Oh, I'm waiting for another camera to come. I'm waiting for this. No more. That's what forced me to get into the live stream. I'm like, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
And I started with the live streaming with me and the homie from Underground Hip Hop Blog, because I had to throw myself out there. For even here, I'm throwing myself out there. And I know, like, some people had told me, like, oh, you know, you're better than this. But I'm like, my journey is not your journey. Like they don't know like what I'm trying to build. And I had to put myself out there. I had to be more vocal of what I've done. because if I don't do it, who the fuck is gonna do it, fool?
Yeah.
So and also it brings reputation to cult media of things that I've done, and we are being looked at as like the new podcast that if we're consistent enough for in the next 6 months, we should be like in a good way within the 6 months. Like I feel like our conversations here are better than most of the podcasters are in our space. Like we love doing this, and we're all creative, and I think that's gonna and I think that our cast, we're all different. We're all very different, and I like that. That shows that that diversity within our own culture. That we're not all the same. We're not all thugs. We're not all this. We're not all that. We're all different. We're all come from different parts of the cities, and we're here to create, dog.
How do you know David?
David, how I know David? I met this fool in high school.
Oh, you go to high school homies?
We go to high school homies, dog, and and then
you used to have to fight fools for this fool?
No, this was fighting fools for me. This fool was a gangster girl, man. I'm gonna need you on my side.
Fool, David met me in my different like persona, fool. My street persona, because sometimes people are finding it hard to see me in that space. Like, you were in the street like that? I'm like, fool, I was not a good person to be around.
Yeah, like, unless you were your friend.
Yeah, for like if you see me in the street and I'm near you, it's because something bad was gonna happen to you. Like, and I was that person before. And then you know what it was? It was just not loving myself, not loving yourself.
Do you feel like it was a defense mechanism so people wouldn't fuck with you?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like for a bully, it's like a warning sign, like don't fuck with me, I'll bite you.
Well, for me, it was racial. Because it was, I lived in a very racial part of South Central, the most racial part of South Central.
Racial or racist?
Race.
Were you guys racist against each other?
I wouldn't even say racist, fool, because it's not even about the color of the skin. It was more of the black gang members. It was not really like no, it was
not the black neighbors.
Not the black neighbors. It was the street black members. Same thing with us. There was the homies members that were part of the street culture. So it wasn't, I wouldn't say racist, it was just racial tension. So that I was speaking to the other homie the other day, like I still have that trauma to this day. Meaning like, because they asked me, how come you don't drink, right? And I'm like, I don't drink because I don't know why I have to feel like I have to be ready just in case something happens. I don't know. I don't know if it was a jail shit. I don't know if it was both. But that gave me a little bit of a can't get too fucked up. I gotta keep it cool just in case, because things happen.
How do you feel his transformation in as far as being a member of the society since from when you met him in high school to now? Like, what are some of the changes that you've seen and noticed with him?
Well, fuck, when I met this fool, it was high school though. So at that point we were just chilling with the homies, doing whatever. And when he got with Conejo and started doing the whole creative stuff, I mean, I've been there since then, creating CDs and shit. And I mean, I've always seen this fool as a visionary fool. He's always had like an end goal. Me is like I go day by day, fool, however it goes. Like this fool's always had a vision and shit. And so, when we got out of high school, we kind of lost communication for a little bit. And
he didn't meet my turned outside fool.
Nah, I didn't meet the full effect, dog. I mean, ditch parties and all that shit, but
not the full effect.
So you went crazier after high school?
Yeah, fool.
Why? A lot of fools go their craziest during high school.
Well, I went crazier, meaning like now you're a grown ass fool and we thugging for real. Now there's money involved. That's why I went crazier. Not in a way where I was just negative to be negative. No, I was negative because we were pulling licks, we were doing shit. And not necessarily on the gang thing. It was just money shit for everything that I've done has always been money. So yeah, not because
you never had like a regular job.
Yeah, I've always had regular jobs.
What are some of the regular jobs you've had?
Photographer for a jewelry company.
Okay.
Prior to COVID, because I was doing that part time while touring with Conejo and other stuff.
But you never had like a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. Well, when I came out of jail, I was working on a burrito factory for like a year, 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to get my feet back. Trying to get my feet. Trying to get stable. Trying to get stable and shit. But yeah, I've had 9 to 5. So after that, I was running a recycling company that did recycled clothing. I was running both 2 locations for them at San Diego and LA. Like this is the whole Cali fucking shit. So even that, I know how to be a worker. I know how to be a manager. I know how to be. I've been in every situation.
But were you finding success, or was it hard for you to be there?
No, I was successful because I've always been smart. I've always been that hood fool that was in college. I was hood in college fool. I was 3 years in Santa Monica, and I was still that hood ass fool.
Well, they take anybody in Santa Monica. The most populated community college in the world.
I was thinking the same shit right now. This was well accomplished.
They take everybody like.
They take everybody, fool. Well, Santa Monica has more people than anybody.
Yeah, Santa Monica.
It's because they have the biggest campus, I think, or whatever.
And the better programs.
Yeah, they offer the most programs. It's a rich city, so they have a lot of money, right?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, but I think what I'm trying to ask you is like, what made you want to leave the 9 to 5 and go towards being creative? Because being creative, fool, is like you're when you have a 9 to 5, you're part of a cruise ship. You know when you're gonna eat, you know where you're gonna sleep, and everything's kind of taken care of for you as long as you show up to work. No. But as soon as you fucking go like in business for yourself or take the creative route, now you're in a fucking canoe.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got to catch your fish and you got to eat what you kill and shit like that. Like, what made you want to dive deep into that life?
I want to live, fool. I want to live.
You felt like you weren't living with the 9 to 5?
Nah, you can't, fool. You get caught up in this hamster stuff. I know it's fucking. Everybody always says that, right? But when you work hard and you make money, because even when I left that recycling company, I was making cool money. I was the boss of fucking a bunch of employees, so. But I had to sacrifice that for my own self, for my own sanity, because I've always been creative, dog. Since I was like fucking in high school, right? Creating graphics and shit. I've always been a creative. And when I didn't see it as a full-time thing till when Conejo came back. But by then I was been working in the industry. I was already working with Drummer Boy when he didn't have a following. I was already working with fucking Baldacci. I was already working with a lot of fools. I've been in the mix for a long time. That's why a lot of fools do know me from behind the scenes.
Did it take a lot for him to convince you, or do you convince yourself? Like, what was the process like? Did he have to ask you to, go full time, or you just did it by yourself without no one asking you?
When Conejo touched down, he wanted everybody on his frequency, right? He was still on that ego shit. He was still, fuck, coming out of jail, going to a movie set a month later, like being offered that, like, fuck, fool was moving, being able to, like, he's like a month out, he's already with Shia LaBeouf hanging out, fucking practicing this new movie shit. So he had his ego for sure. But me, I don't chase people, fool. I like to work with people because I'm myself an artist. I consider myself an artist. So I'm not nobody's like, oh, go do this, or go shoot that fool. Or no. I don't take people's pictures. When I feel like taking a picture. So with him, it was like we were dodging each other for a minute. Like he wanted me to be on his frequency. It's like, nah, dog. Like I'm really that dude out here with the visuals too. Like, don't get it fucked up. And then when eventually he kind of reached out like, yo, we're gonna like, let's work. Let's get back to working. Because his brother was telling him, yo, you need the homie, fool. This fool packages you better. This fool does visuals for you better than anybody else. And then I just went from that. Like it went from, he invited me to the movie set. To the movie set, and then we started working like that. And then we went running too, like right away from his merch. I took over his whole merch line. I was making money with him in merch, designing all his stuff. We were getting branding deals. We had a whole weed brand in the Cure and at fucking CCC. So that was me bringing him ideas, me bringing him bookings and stuff. But we just ran with it. And also like he liked that me and him are artists. Fool. Like even when we would like being at a hotel, we would talk for hours even after the show. Fool. Just like about what's new. And just me and him being super excited about what's new. That's when I knew like this right here, fool. Like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like tour, travel, work, get paid to work and all of that. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. Let's cut right now. I'm gonna go get the guest right quick. Yo, we just launched a new website, mycold.tv. Make sure you guys go check it out. Subscribe to the newsletter. We're going to be dropping giveaways. We're going to be dropping merch. Catch all the content that we have on this channel. And just, man, just tune in. We have a lot of big things coming. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, support us, man. Catch you guys next time. And we back in this motherfucker with a special guest.
Yeah.
What do they call you? How you go by? Jamador?
Yeah.
Jamador. Shoot, welcome to the fucking pod, fool.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
That's for sure.
Welcome.
Yeah, my brother reached out. He was like, hey, get the home line for sure. Because, usually I don't like interviewing like artists. Because when you interview artists, they on their other shit,
Yeah.
And I just don't want to talk so much, and then you have to like get the fucking answers out of them, and like, man, fuck all of that. But I'm always down to do some cool shit. Let me know a little bit about yourself, huh?
Well, I grew up in Norwalk.
Oh, you're in Norwalk.
Yeah, I'm from Norwalk. Well, I work construction. My real name is Jesse.
Yeah.
But I just started making music, bro. Just apenas maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
When I started like taking it serious. So
What triggered that though? What triggered that?
Well, I come from family that always sang corridos and baladas and shit,
Yeah.
But I always liked to sing, pero nomás cantaba like Spanish, Los Tigres del Norte, Bronco, Los Caminantes, stuff like that. Then I started singing rancheras, mariachi.
Yeah.
And then one day I see one of my cousins busting a flow, and a lot of people were like loving it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, let me try this shit. So I just started freestyling here and there. I was wag,
Yeah.
And I kept going, but I kept going. And then like start reading, I was starting reading and shit. And then all of a sudden I just started freestyling Spanish and English, so. And then I started writing my raps, and then just everybody's like, hey, take it serious way, But I didn't want to. Like, I don't know.
Why?
Well, first, I started having kids early age,
Yeah.
So I got 5 baby mamas, bro.
Oh shit!
God damn.
That's how we do it.
Mexican for real.
I got 5 baby mamas, and none of them supported that dream.
Yeah.
So like I used to sing, just like, hey, wait, cántate una rola. Go sing a song, fool, So now I'll just start singing, put a karaoke on and start singing, and they're, oh shit, you get down, this and that. But never was like, I'm gonna take this shit serious. I'm gonna do it, like I'm gonna go record, I'm gonna see what's up. I was around people that had studios, that have studios right now, He's my manager right now, Wounded Studios.
Yeah.
I used to work with him as a security. I used to be driving around with his artists, with the músicos. So, I was around there, but I was more on the other level,
On the other level.
Yeah, but I always been calmado, always been cool.
Yeah.
Like easy to get along with, like I don't like problems, I don't like conflicts. But if it has to, it has to. Then I'm gonna have to defend myself.
Yeah.
But one guy, I started working with him in upholstery, doing upholstery for cars and all that. And I was rapping to him. I was just like busting a flow. And I was like, damn, wait, tú eres un artista, fool. You're an artist.
Yeah.
Do you have videos on YouTube? I'm like, nah, bro. I don't do this for reals. I just mess around. Bro, you should, bro. Like, get down. I'm like, well, maybe. So just all of a sudden, bro, I met Trap Baby.
Yeah.
From Rancho Humilde.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Trap Baby. I met him. And we did a song. And then he started taking me around people. And that's how I started, like just by them, and then I just took over and I just started doing my music. And I write every day. I do a verse or I just put beats on and I start freestyling, just keeping my mind working all the time. I'm in the shower, I'm rapping, I'm in the car driving, I'm busting a flow. I drive to work. When I go to work in San Diego, I throw on a beat and I start singing or rapping karaoke and stuff like that. Like I always do that, always.
So you love this for sure.
Yeah.
So you see that for more of a passion than you're thinking like, yo, I always want to get attention. Because and I feel like a lot of musicians nowadays, is like a lot of them just do it just to that them to feel a little special around their circle.
Yeah.
Or they do it for social media. They're like rappers, but for mostly just for social media.
Well, there's a lot of badass artists, bro, out there.
Yeah.
And not just because they're from my hood, but we got my homeboy Parkside Demon.
Yeah.
That fool goes hard.
He does.
Yeah, he sings corridos and all that. And then we have a team, bro. I mean, we can't really call it a team, but we have each other's back. I have a shooter, he's OG Pams, and then I got
oh shit, he's been doing it.
Yeah,
OG Pams, yeah.
And then I got my homeboy Frenzy, the shooter.
Yeah.
That fool gets down too. He's right here with us too.
Shout out to all the shooters. Fuck with the shooters.
Yeah, bro. So for one point, OG Pams was my manager.
Oh shit.
So I just continue moving, networking and all that stuff. And all of a sudden I became Jamador, bro. And now I'm from Mob G Entertainment.
Shout out to my motherfucking G shoot.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe that God, it's opening the doors for me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all my team, bro. I'm grateful for my boy Ruben, dog, from Wounded. Man, that guy just helps me out. My homeboy Parkside Demon keeps me on the lookout all the time. I got, all my homeboys, man. I love my homeboys.
Was it harder to kind of step out and okay, I'm an artist? For with people around your family, how do they look at you? Do they feel like they're supportive right now, or they're kind of yo, what's going on here?
Well, my family does support me.
Yeah.
They do support me. But I feel like they don't believe in me because I feel like they think that I'm too old for this.
Mm-hmm.
That, all these young rappers getting down, and I know they get down.
Mm-hmm.
But if I want to, I could write like that too.
Yeah.
But it won't fit me. It won't fit because I'm older. So I have to rap a little bit more about the raza, about what, the past or the things that are happening. That's why I came out with that song, Libertad.
Yeah.
That.
Shout out to the full community. I did see you in the full community.
Those comments were nice. I'm tripping though,
I think that's part of the thing for some people are gonna fuck with you, some people are gonna hate you. And I think you just gotta come, don't take it personal.
When I started, at first I was like, fuck, man, they're going at me right there bad. I was like, damn. But then I started seeing comments talking about my weight.
Yeah.
About my looks. So I was like, man, these fools not even paying attention to the song.
Yeah.
They're just looking at my, motherfucker, I'm cute, dog. I'm fine as hell.
The homie is fine as hell.
I'm chunky, but fuck, Hell yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, and I think even in those type of posts, food, it's gonna happen. People are just gonna always. Also, they battle who has the best comment, right? Who has the best insult and shit. For me, when I see a post and I know she's gonna go down in the comments, I'm just reading who has the funniest shit.
Yeah, bro. Come on, look. There's people that talk shit about me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I better sing a song, bro.
Yeah.
Write a song.
Yeah.
At least sing a mariachi song that you're gonna sound good. Don't talk shit, bro, because honestly, I feel like if you have a voice, you could sing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you just gotta, put feeling. You just gotta practice. But if I could hear your voice talking to me, bro, I talk just like anybody else. But then I got the vocals to sing, bro. A lot of people like for me to sing mariachi all the time.
Yeah, I've heard you do get down.
Yeah, you get down on mariachi and all that shit. So I mean, when I sing mariachi, I see everybody's reaction. Honestly, I do.
Because it's almost kind of getting lost too, right? The whole mariachi stuff, all this corrido stuff, all the new corrido wave, and I do see the people kind of calling them mariachis. Oh, that's Latino music, but it's bro, that shit's still dope as fuck to this day. It's still classic, still generational.
Yeah, hell yeah! Come on, bro. I go on stage sometimes, and they're like, "Ese güey está tatuado," he's banged out. Tattoos everywhere. And then they hear me singing. As soon as they hear the first note, they'll be like, damn. And then that's, and that shit feels good, bro.
Yeah.
It feels good because now I see that I'm making a little impact in people, bro.
And that's what you do it for, right? That little feeling of yo, I feel, it makes you happy. Yeah. I feel like we should be doing stuff that makes us happy, fool.
Yeah, well, look, man, we're already living in a world where there's a lot of hate. But you cannot blame it on the world, dog. It's just the people,
mm-hmm.
But if we learn Like, I respect everybody, bro.
Yeah.
I respect everybody. You know, as long as they don't disrespect me, I mean, we're good, bro. Like, okay, been done that, you know, and all that, you know, but I don't really like to talk about it in my songs.
Mhm.
I really don't. I'd rather sing about, you know, how we struggle to
Yep.
get somewhere, how my dad was sick.
Mhm.
So how my mom used to tell me to calm down. Now I look at it from their perspective,
Yeah.
and that's how I make music. But then I let them know in my songs too that I might be a nice person and I might do music, I might be an artist, but don't push me.
Fuck that.
Don't
Still
push
from Norwalk.
Yeah, you know? That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Norwalk.
One thing that I've always heard, don't trust people from Norwalk, they'll grab me.
That's great.
Nah, we're bullies. That's what we're bullies, huh? You know?
Shit, Frank. That's crazy.
But nah, look, man, honestly, my hood is like, if you guys from far away, not from the area, you guys come to our city, we ain't tripping on you, bro.
Yeah.
But then the moment you start acting up, then
Yeah, of course. Well,
you know,
yeah.
we're really out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I see my little homies out there, you know,
Yeah,
and
Norwalk is active for
and
sure.
they're not playing, bro. You know, I mean, they're good kids, bro. They make music, we have fun, but it's just like everybody else, bro. You don't have to be a gangster, have tattoos to defend yourself.
Nope.
You know, it's like everybody, we're all the same, bro.
Yeah.
We're all the same. It's just that we live a different life. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, but respect to everybody, respect to all the homies, you know, to all the gang members, to respect to all the rappers, and respect, you know, Jamador loves you all. You know, I ain't tripping.
I fuck with it for Like,
You know?
even the ops, right? Like, it's cool. They're fans from far. You know what I mean? It's just so at the end, for you, even like the whole ops thing, when you get busted away, you're there with everybody else anyway. So it just becomes also old shit. You know?
I mean, yeah, I do think like that, but if they don't think like that, I mean, I'm still
that's
gonna
different. Yeah,
I'm still gonna defend myself.
Of
I'm
course.
still gonna be like, hey, cálmate, güey. You know?
They
You know what I'm saying?
You made a transition from like doing music out of like pure joy and happiness just for yourself, and now you're made a transition into doing it for more like business purposes, or maybe getting your name out there and maybe even making money off of it, and maybe supporting yourself and family wise. Are you still in love with it as you were before people knew who you were, or is involving business kind of stressful?
Well, I mean, every rapper or every artist are here for one reason. You know, we want to make it.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to make it. But I actually love making music.
Yeah.
Like, I actually enjoy it. I actually have fun with it. Now my conversations are different. Now my conversations are about like, hey, if you had a nice beat.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, hey, you saw that rap? You know, hey, bro, you heard that, the new song that came out? Now our conversations is about music, about, at least me. Everybody goes to my pad. I love cooking, bro. I love cooking for my homies, you know.
Yeah.
Come through, you know, let's have fun, you know, let's smoke a blunt, let's chill. And then I go to my room, put my headphones and start writing. You know, start writing. You know, I'm having fun with it. I love my music, bro. I loved it all my life, bro.
I love that, phone.
You know, I love music, bro. If I make it, you know, thank God. But if I don't, at least my grandkids, my kids, or whoever, hey, I want to see grandpa. Bam.
Hey, that's fire, fool.
Ahí está ese güey, look it.
For sure. And cool question, what is making it to you, fool? Because everybody says that, and everybody has their own take, but what for you, what is making it?
I don't want to use that phrase, make it out the hood.
Okay.
Because if I can, I'll buy a house in my hood.
Yeah.
You know, I trust my hood. You know, I trust it. So,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I go move out far, I'm going to always have the fear that, shit, we're not going to have money for rent. We're not going to have money for this. So I'd rather stay around somewhere where I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ever make it, I'm going to buy a house for me and my family, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm going to buy it in Norwalk.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
no, there's nothing wrong with that of buying like where you're from, because even like where I'm at in that street, like there's like 5 homes that are owned by the family, you know, by our family. So like to me that's dope. Like that's when people do tell me like you're still there. I'm like, bro, like I literally run this block. Like all my family members, all friends, they see me grow. Like it's good. Like yeah, I don't go over there or this side, but this street right here is great. Like,
yeah, I mean you still gotta. We still have it in it. Like we're outside smoking a blunt. You know, we're always with, you know, like hay alguien que venga. You know, I mean, we have to take care.
You have to, fool.
You know,
it's big rather than yourself. Fool.
Yeah, de que lloren en mi casa, que lloren en la de ellos.
Exactly, fool. Yeah, shit.
But if I could prevent that, I'm gonna prevent it.
Mhm.
You know, so that's why I kick it in the back.
Yeah.
And I just chill, you know, and just chill, man. It's all about music, bro. My life is about music right now.
Like for me, making it, like let's say for me making it is living off it. Meaning like being able to see something, you know, experience and be able to get your hustle to translate into money, right? Where you're able to get booked over there to sing a national anthem at the Dodgers, you know. To me, that's making it too, full of being able to like sustain yourself within that and in that realm. And even the genres that you do sing, like dog, like it don't matter what old you are. Cause look at that girl that made Kendrick's album, right?
Yeah.
Look at her. She's in the fucking Grammy. She's gonna get a Grammy off that shit. So like, to me, just if you love it, makes you happy, that's more than enough. Fool.
Well, that's why I'm doing my music, bro.
Yeah, because it makes you happy.
I mean, whenever you guys, I invite you guys to listen to my lyrics, bro.
Okay.
A lot of people listen to music, but they don't really listen to the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they really
not the young generation, they don't appreciate lyrics.
You know, I feel like, but then I come with the vocals, you know, singing mariachi and shit. And then that's when they start like, damn fool, like that's the key where you should hit it. But why not make a?
Why not mix it up? You know, because you also crafting your own lane too, right?
Yeah.
Like you said you like some of this music, you like some of that. Why not? You know, do your own rendition of both. You know, do it.
And
like
I did a song like that. I sang the hook as mariachi, and then I busted a rap. It's called "Extraño mis hijos" for my kids that I can't see.
Oh, that's fine.
The video's already on YouTube, you know. But I make songs about that.
Yeah.
So
for you, it's a passion. You know what? Everybody got to respect it because if it makes you happy, I just feel like you're already winning. Because some people like work hard and they don't have that happiness. Like they provide, they do everything else, but they're missing that component to kind of, you know, give you a purpose. You know, beyond just your hustle or your work or you're just at home. It's good to, you know, be able to experience things, right? Be able to even have your homies around in new different spaces and be like, oh shit, we're doing this out of fucking music. Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's
so,
fire.
I mean, right now I'm about to record a cumbia rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have another, I don't know how to call that rap, but it's like a sad, kind of sad boy shit.
So right now you have all singles.
Well, yeah, I have 2 albums out right now. One album and a couple singles, yeah, and an EP, I think.
And how did that feel, like being able to complete a project?
Bro, I don't know, like it's cause sometimes
like when you put it out, it was like shit, like did it feel like damn dog, like now you exist in this fucking digital space?
Shit, like I said, I can't believe it sometimes.
Yeah,
like I can't. Sometimes when I'm listening to my music when I'm at home, I put it on, and like, oh, that's me. Damn, that's like my lyrics, you know, because I don't know how, bro. Like I didn't even go to school, you know. Like I fucking got kicked out at freshman, you know. I never went to school. Got kicked out of the district of Norwalk. I couldn't go to the district anymore. So I mean, that's another shit too.
Yeah, I'm sure, dog. I'm like, I only know Norwalk will be active as a motherfucker. But yeah, and like for this year, like for you this year, how has it been joining a new label? What's the goal for this year? What do you want to accomplish this year?
Well, we got big collabs coming in. I can't say the names yet.
The homie does get big collabs now. I know. Yeah. The homie does be getting a collabs. Shout out to Mob G for sure.
That's my boy.
Yeah, shout out to Mob G. I've been on him for a long ass time and shit.
Well, he got some big collabs for me coming up, and
he comes through though. He does come through.
Yeah.
He be coming through, and I'm like, damn, this one coming and shit.
And you know, he put I have my song came out on a billboard at the Hawthorne.
Oh, fire!
So that shit's badass. That song is badass. It's more, I mean, it goes to political, but I didn't try to go political. I was just trying to prove a point that we're here. You know, well, I'm Mexican American. I was born here, but I'm still Mexican.
Of course,
my dad and my mom were Mexicans. Like when I was born, no, they didn't take my fucking blood out and put American blood in. You know, I'm Mexican. My mom and my dad. You know?
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, you can't do that, bro. It's like, okay, papers, yes, bro. You were born here.
But growing up, what was that something to be proud of? Like, because you know how growing up as a Chicano Mexican American fool, sometimes there's a little bit of shame there. Like, oh, well, you know, are you're more American, you're Chicano, or you're Mexican? For you growing up, was it like proud to be Mexican?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, my English is not that good, bro.
Mine's not either.
Bro, honestly, I was born here. I lived all my life here.
Yeah.
And I think hablo mejor el español.
Yeah. That's fire.
Where are your parents from?
Ensenada.
Ensenada. Oh,
Do you go back?
Huh?
You go back there?
I mean, it's been like 12 years that I haven't been there.
¿Y eso? The family's over here more?
Problema.
Oh.
Hey, 12 years, just saying.
Let's talk about more about that. So what happened?
No, that's fire. Look, even growing up, corrido was a thing for you. Then.
Not really corridos. No me gustan mucho los corridos de que
Oh, okay.
mucho huevos, cabezas y nada. No me gustan los corridos. See, I like more baladas.
The homie's a romantic fool. He has 5 baby mamas, my
Okay,
boy. So
there you go.
romántica. Música romántica, my boy. Get it right.
No, but I could sing corridos.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I could sing corridos. I could write them too, you know. I have a couple corridos written already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and...
Hey, that's dope to be a writer, because I have a homie que también se llama Bobby Castro.
That's the homie.
And I will be writing for it. And you know what? That's a career that I watched for the last 7 years. And just to for him to just keep going, no matter what the family's talking about, oh, you're not gonna do this, you're not, this was writing Grammy-nominated fucking albums now.
Yeah.
He's doing shit for Pesto Pluma way. He's doing shit for this person and that person. So that's like, dog, if you love it, yo, just life would have a way to open doors for you, and with you least expected, fool.
Yeah.
So you know Bobby?
Yeah, I met Bobby through my manager, Wounded.
Okay.
I met him through him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to his studio, and that fool was there, and I was like, "What's up, my boy?" And then my cousin, he knows my cousin. I know you probably know him too. Joey Abril.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know who he is for sure.
Flame Bachi.
Yeah, Flame Bachi. I think he was an actor for a minute. I think he was also a rapper for a little bit.
Yeah, Moneyback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moneyback.
Yeah,
He's
Moneyback.
a rapper too. Yeah, that's my primo. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I met him, and then I saw him with him too, you know. So, but now, I mean, look, this is the thing that makes me proud, even though that it's taking time. But I already been in big stages, bro.
Okay, hell yeah.
Big artists, you know. And I'm gonna be on another one on June 28th in Victorville, California. I want to
shout to End Up. That's the homie show.
Yeah, nationwide.
Hey, shout to nationwide. Full shout to Rosenberg.
Yeah, shout out.
You're an attorney. Rosenberg got you, dog. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out. He helps produce those shows too.
I think Lighter Shade of Brown's gonna be there.
Yeah, Lighter Shade.
Yeah,
Shout out to Money Moons, the homie right there.
Yeah,
Money Moon.
yeah, Lighter Shade of Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's fireful. Nah, but yeah, it's dope. But this year we expect a Mob G album. Then that's what you were saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there any collabs you would like to have?
Well, damn, bro, there's a lot of collabs I want to get, you know?
Yeah.
But the main one that I really want to do, like a really, really badass, that I know that it will fucking go up, me and Santa Fe Clan.
Fires. And he's
see
there
that.
for
See that.
he's there when he's right there. And one thing that I know about that homie, okay, he's very humble.
Yeah,
And he'll work if he likes what you're doing, you know? He'll work with you. He's not one of those bougie ass fools.
Yeah, the thing is that I could have that, bro, to anything, because I've done reggaeton. I've done, how do you call that? Dembow,
yeah.
Dembow, I did one of those with the homie El Parientito.
Yeah.
And then I have cumbia rap. I have mariachi rap. Fucking, no me falta Juan Gabriel rap.
Juan Gabriel is fire. I fuck with Juan Gabriel way.
Hell yeah.
You know, like growing up, I didn't appreciate, but like now that I'm older and I see what the hits he wrote for, it's just like, damn, this fool got fucking bang. He's like the Mexican Elton John.
Yeah.
Right? He has those fucking records are like, you've heard them, but you don't know where to pinpoint them at. You know, like Elton John, like I didn't know that I was a fan of Elton John until I like, oh shit, he wrote that for this song, for this movie. He wrote that for that movie. I'm like, God damn. Like you get to
there's
see
a lot.
that shit.
There's a lot of people with badass talent, bro. To
There
write,
is.
you know, so that's my inspiration. I listen to all of that. My idol is Vicente Fernandez, bro.
Of course, fool, you have to, dog. Like Fuck yeah, growing up, Vicente, way. I'm from familia de Jalisco. Most of my family is from Jalisco. So, man, mariachi, sometimes when I'm like lonely driving at night somewhere, like I do go with the mariachi way. Like just, I don't know, I get a little nostalgic with that shit.
Yeah, like yo siempre canto, bro. I'm always singing. Ahí pongo un pinche karaoke.
Yeah.
And I'll start blowing out, bro. I'll just start singing and shit, bro. All the time. Even everywhere I go, bro. Güey, échate una rola. Ahí estoy. Fuck it.
And the confidence came natural to you then.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're one of those charismatic big boys, like.
Well, nah.
That's when you get the girls,
Hey, if you see all my videos,
yeah.
Before when I started, I used to be like, hey, güey, agárrame de aquí para arriba. You know?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, fuck, but what about when you see me in person? It's like, no that, you know?
Yeah.
So I stopped caring about what people think of me.
That's the biggest thing you could do.
And I said, you know what, man? It's not my fault they didn't feed your ass because I'm fucked.
Like you were eating the fucking with chilaquiles at home and shit.
Hey, food your mom cooks good?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Me too. I feel that's why I'm big. My mom knows how to cook.
Nah, pero sí me pasé de lanza.
Me too, dog. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Nah, bro. Hey, honestly, my mom siempre cocinaba like tacos de carne asada. Fuck the best, bro. And then
well, Ensenada, Tijuana, I kind of expect that. You know what I mean?
Tacos de pescado, estilo Ensenada, she's the best, bro. Ceviche, menudo, pozole, birria de lengua, like, bro, tortillas de harina hechas a mano, bro.
Oh, harina.
Yeah. Y también de maíz. Hell yeah.
That's fire. What does your mom and dad, did they see you doing this now?
My pops passed away in 2010, April 21st, 2010. And my mom, well, she lives in Ontario, but right now she's been in Ensenada for 2 weeks already.
Okay. What did she say about you pursuing music and all
that? Every time I come out with a song, me dice, mijo, ¿de dónde te sale tanta letra de tu cabeza? Like, how do you put it together? Si nunca te escucho hablar así. You don't talk like that. So, ¿cómo escribes así? Porque digo, cuando hablo porque tengo que comunicarme.
Yeah.
Pero cuando rapeo con el cora. You know, con los sentimientos, con los ingredientes de tu vida, with your ingredients that you've been leaving behind.
Yeah.
Like you when you're broke, when you break up with a girl, when you can't see your kids, when you can't get a job, when you have friends that backstab you, when you got good friends with you, when you have like friends que they passed away. I have a song que se llama Jamador.
Yeah.
Amigos se llama Amigos. Listen to that shit, bro.
I will, for sure.
It's bad, bro.
For sure.
I gotta shoot a video. My boyfriend's the shooters and shoot it. So that we're gonna.
And having a team where it makes a big difference too, right?
Yeah.
Having a team that are able to push you forward and able to continue inspiring you too, because people around you do inspire you. Do you feel that the team around you inspires you?
Yeah. Honestly, yes.
It's very important, fool.
Nah, for real, yeah, bro.
Because if you have naysayers around you, people that you're still trying to kind of bring from your old days, they could pollute your circle of creativity.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's why when I talk to them about music.
Yeah.
Hey, güey, haz esto, güey. Hey, güey, look, fool, a mí me gustó esto. Hey, dog, you get down. Or when they tell me, even, bro, honestly, when I go into a concert that I'm going, and when you start noticing people know who you are, that shit feels badass, bro. Because they see me be like, hey, what's up, Jay? Or like, oh, what's up, dog? Like, hey, what's up, fool? This and that. I see your shit. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Even that makes it worth it that way.
Yeah.
That experience that somebody took the time to add you to part of their fucking soundtrack for their life. That should make you proud, fool. Like that somebody is enjoying life with your music.
Yeah.
That's fireful.
Yeah. And then like one of my daughters, she's 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she's already writing music.
Oh,
and she sings beautiful, bro.
That's fire.
And then my
Spanish?
Yeah, no, in English.
In English, okay.
Yeah, and my son, he's 4 years old, and that fool comes out like, hey, daddy, look. And he starts rapping, like, bah, 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 and like making little noises, moving his hands. Like, oh, shit, he's going to come back. He's going to come. He's going to bring Jamador #2,
That's awful. And I think, like, it brings happiness. I'm sure it feels good to see them that you inspire them, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. Because I have my daughter's 12. And, you could tell like she just watches me like, oh, you do a lot of shit. Like you do a lot of shit, and like it feels good for them to like tell their friends, oh, yo, you know, my dad was this, my dad was doing this, my dad does this. And then like for me, it feels good for them to be proud of that.
Yeah, of
so
course.
Shit, especially like the youth, it's very important to show them a little different, you know, than how you were raised, right? Try to push the culture forward, push the family dynamic forward, and all that.
Yeah. You rap in English and Spanish?
Simon.
Do you ever look at your like Spotify streams and see where most people are listening from? Like, do you have a lot of fans in Mexico, mostly LA? Like, where do people show you the most love?
Honestly, I seen that Texas and Mexico.
That's good.
Yeah, LA. I mean, I think there was more in not in LA. It was in the high desert. Like over there by Inland Empire. Inland Empire. Yeah. I don't know that for some reason they listening to over there.
You know, like there's an artist that goes by the name of De California. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Like even watching that homie work, you know, he started also in the later time of his life. But this was turning into like he's touring, he's in Mexico cada rato, he's getting booked for festivals. So there's a lane, you just gotta find your lane. And if you love what you do, somehow the universe will like put you in that realm eventually.
Yeah, well, right now, también I have little projects with Duende Manicomio.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I got something. That's the homie, you know? I get along with that fool real good.
He gets a lot of love too, Duende. Like me, I didn't, I knew who he was growing up, but like, people do fuck with that fool heavy.
Yeah, they do.
Heavy. I'm like, damn, and then he tours like nonstop, way.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he's not from LA, though. Not from LA.
He's from Pomona.
See, and people don't know that too much about his background, but somehow this fool just maintains a fan base. He's able to tour in fucking Chicago way, the East Coast.
Mexico
way. So like, I do tell you, if you have a passion for something, go try it, fool. Life is too short.
Yeah.
Life is fucking too short. Like for you, normal, like for yourself as a podcaster or a content creator, for how does family around you look at you?
I feel like not till recently, right? I'm on like year 8, where like right now, you know, I left the pad or whatever, and I have to walk through the front, I live in the back, and like, oh, you're going to your show, you know? And before, like my mom would say that, oh, you're going to your show, like I'm gonna go do a podcast, like yeah. Where like for a long time was I like, why do you do that? Do you even get paid? Are you making any money? Like it's worthless. Don't do it. Where like, you know, I feel like your parents sometimes want the best for you, and they don't want you to see you struggle. They want you to get that 9 to 5, pay your bills, you know, live a life that's normal, like their life, right? And when they see you branch out and try to, you know, reach for your dreams, and they feel like they have to tell you not to do it. But I think when you really want to do something, you have no choice, bro. You have to go out and at least try.
Yeah,
you know? Full.
And do it.
Well, that's a good one because I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
You know, I wanted to do this for a long time. I was just scared. I was just scared that somebody was gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the biggest thing that I think like all our homies have, or us, people like us who like we get scared of what people think, way. And we're like, you know what, fool? Nobody really gives a fuck. Because we do feel like the spotlight's on us, right? We feel like we're the main character, and that all our failures are gonna be nobody gives a fuck.
Well, somebody told me like this, I don't remember who, but it was a very, very good point. He said, there's probably one person in the world, one person, at least one, fool. Always think like that. There's probably only one person that it's a fan that really wants to meet you, that he sees you big. You know, not knowing the struggles, not knowing, but I'm pretty sure somebody be like, hey, I want to meet that fool Jamador. Or I want to meet the homie Parkside Demon. I want to meet anybody.
Because you know what? Like people go through down times, fool, and then from myself, when I'm going through some shit, music is where I reach to, right? So a lot of people have those memories of like going through some shit, and then your record might be the one that kept them afloat, fool.
Yeah.
And to me, like seeing that, because I tour a lot with a rapper called Conejo, and to see how fans are so like devoted to him, and like that he changed your life, like you like as an artist, you have to respect that and respect your own craft. Like you're actually changing people's lives. So like take it more serious, or understand there's a responsibility with that too.
Yeah.
And it's fine when they do come up to you, be like, oh, you know, I bumped this or this got me through, and I'm sure it feels great for even 1 or 2 people is enough. It's worth it.
Well, that song de Extraño a mis hijos.
Yeah.
People really recognize that song.
Yeah.
Like, damn fool, that song made me cry.
Yeah.
Like,
oh shit.
That song fucking, a lot of dads go through that.
Of course.
That's a badass song. Like they always give me good reviews about that song, bro. And I did because I wrote it with my heart, bro.
Oh, that's fine. And you know what, fool, like as long as you continue working like that, and putting your heart on things, shit would happen for you, dog. It will happen. And what made you Mob G? Well, like how did that happen?
Well, I met him through OG Pamps.
Okay, OG Pamps.
He go shoot his videos, and then Pam's always be like, "Hey, fool, sing a song." So I sang for him once, and the fool like, "Fuck that!" But the way he looked at me, like he looked at me like, "That fucker just did this right now, like the mariachi shit." And I'm like, "Damn, fool, you get down." So, but we had to leave, because we were in a rush. So we left. And then later on, I sent him a couple rap songs, and he wouldn't reply. He's always busy. You know,
for sure.
He wouldn't reply.
He's sometimes MIA.
And I was like, "Fuck, bro, this wouldn't like them." Then when I really saw him again, he's like, "Hey, fool, I really want to work with you." He said, "Like, you get down, fool. Like, la neta, way. Here, there's a beat right here. Write a song for a homie." Okay, Simón.
Yeah.
Un compa. So I wrote it. And I sent it to him. He's like, "Damn, fool, that shit was bad,"
Yeah.
So
for the homie? Was it for the homie? For his homie?
No. I don't know who fool. He just told me a homie, but I don't know for who. But I wrote it and that fool liked it, So then he started looking at my lyrics. He's like, "Damn, fool, you get down." So all of a sudden it came excited, it came from the side and be like, "Hey, look, fool, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You're going to do this, and we're going to put your name right there. We're going to send you the podcast and just make music."
Because when I got the call, I got the call for you like months ago. For so far, just like him, he mentioned it. Like, he's picky. And he's telling me, "Hey, I really fuck with this homie's music." And I'm like, he's like, "Nah, for real, I really do fuck with this homie's music." And I'm like, "Oh shit, all right." So that's why I'm like, I got to take it serious. Because if the homie, my brother, takes it serious, for sure, like, let's figure something out. So when he told me, it's because he really loved it, or he did, like, I really fuck with the homie's music. Like, he sings very, very, very good in Spanish. I'm like, oh, shit. And I know he loves music. He works with a lot of people. So I was like, oh, damn, because I do send him artists sometimes. I'm like, "Hey, sign this artist." And he'd be like, nah. So he is picky, fool. I send him artists that like I'll find artists that are young and like probably could have something, and he'd be like, "Nah, not that one. But like the fact that he chose you and was like, "Oh, this fool really dope." I know because it touched him, and I know he likes fucking mariachis too. So I could already see the homie like, "Oh, fuck yeah."
Yeah, it's the time that he heard me singing, I'm like, "Fuck, fool!" Like he said, "Se me enchinó el cuero." Like, yeah, because when I sing, bro, I sing with my heart, bro. Like, I love singing that shit, bro. That shit's badass. Dog.
Hey, some rappers, maybe even some singers, sometimes get mad when you ask them like, "Hey, sing." Do you ever get offended when someone says, "Hey, sing something for me"?
Fuck no.
No?
I'm an artist. That's what I do.
That's right.
Wait, you don't mind giving us like a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
All right, cool. Let's do it, fool. The main camera is on the one over there, the corner, the one you see in the corner. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
go for it.
Anybody?
Anything you want, for anything you want. And just to we go clip it and throw it out there.
The one that makes people like really trip out.
Go for it.
Okay, so it'd be like, quisiera saber si aún me quieres.
That's hard.
And singing in Spanish, fool, like what came out of that? Did you always do that or before, or it was just like?
I used to sing like, ya está cerrada con 3 candados. You see how my voice was different?
Yeah.
But then I started be like, fuck it, I'm going to bring my voice out like a mariachi.
Yeah.
So then I started like, voy a mandarte un papel escrito con letras de oro.
That's when I started. Right? Damn. Shit, that's fire, foam. And for the rest of the year, what could we look out for? Like, You want to promote anything?
Well, right now I got management that he has a studio and he has a good ear.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting me some collabs también to do right there, and maybe different styles with instruments for reals. Yeah. But then I still got the project with Mob G, you know? So yeah. I'm gonna give Mob G the best of me, bro.
Sure, way.
And Boone did the best of me, bro.
That fool does put his money where it needs to be put. Way. That's the way he does invest in his artists. He also, like, one of his biggest projects for him was Drummer Boy's biggest album, the one that streams the most.
Yeah,
that's his project. So he does like put things together very well.
No, yeah, and you know, I'm lucky to have him as a label, bro.
Yeah,
you know, but I'm also really happy and very, like, I feel motivated to have the management I have right now.
Yeah,
you know, and then I have homies that they're good in the camera and they're there for me.
Yeah,
you know, we kick it. You know, I cut his hair. Like, like we kick it, we cook, we hang out at my house. We laugh, we talk shit to each other, we get mad. We're like family, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and then my homeboy también, you know, like Parkside también. Ahí estamos, su papá, the homie Negro. It's a little grupo that we talk shit, we laugh, bro. It's like a family thing, bro. Yeah. But then, hey, güey, acompáñame al podcast. Hey, güey, acompáñame al concert. Hey, what do you think about this song? Like, hey, ¿qué onda? What do you think, fool? Like, it's a different environment. It's a different feeling now. It's a different thing in my life. Like, okay, fool, we're not talking about cuerno de chivo. We're not talking about none of that. We're talking about, like, hey, wait, ese beat está chingón, güey. Like, where'd you get it, fool? Like, oh, let me hear what you got.
He's being a creator that way.
The creative part. That's what
I love that form. Yeah,
that's just bad, bro.
It is, right? You get a feeling of like, damn, like when you start getting your mode of creativity for and everybody throwing ideas and it starts coming together. Like, there's nothing better than that form. There's no better feeling than that.
The beat. This is the shit. This is where I feel like, damn, we're really fucking artists. They give you a beat,
yeah,
and you listen to it, right? And you be like, fuck, I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. But then your collab is, that's the beat that I got, that I want to, you know, do something. And I'll be like, fuck it, I'll just write, go back, write, go back, write, go back, write. And then I bring it out and be like, oh shit, that's just a banger, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like the beat, like you make the beat.
Yeah.
You know, the beat.
Look, you still gotta produce it. You still look, a beat is just an instrumental. That's what I always tell everybody. It's the difference between a guy that does beats and a producer. A producer will get this fool's vocals, will get this fool's hook, will get those fucking strings and put it together what Dr. Dre does. Like, he's able to craft something. So yeah, you're right. So sometimes you don't like the beat, but you start fucking chipping it away, and next thing you know, like, oh shit, it turns into something else.
Yeah, because right now I have another song, se llama Te Perdí.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beat, but it's with guitarras también.
Yeah.
And that one's a banger too, though. It's for like a jaina.
Yeah.
So when I heard the beat, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna write to it. And the way I put it together, actually, like, it lands right on it, bro. So that one's coming out too soon.
So women has been your biggest inspiration then, for when it comes to music.
I write.
Be careful, for your lady's gonna watch this. Hey,
one of them.
Your girl's gonna watch this. Who's gonna watch this, dog?
But I don't write for the specific girl. Yeah. But I use my story to I write about my story that it can fit your life.
Yeah.
You know? We all go through the same shit.
We do.
So sometimes I could use, you know, my girl's story.
Yeah.
You know, your story.
Yeah.
Say you're my homeboy, and you tell me your story. Oh, fuck, for this and that. I will write something about that, but not about your story. I'm not gonna put your business out there, but I'm gonna use that like a novela, bro.
Yeah,
it's like when you're writing a movie.
You're writing first person, like it's you.
So it's motivation. So
yeah, it is, fool.
I mean, I could rap about having a gun. I could rap about going on lolos with girls and parties and, you know, pecheras, cuernos de chivo, lanzagranadas, you know, lanzapapas.
With that for Ensenada.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I could write about stuff like that. I mean, you could all write about stuff that you want to write.
Yeah.
But I choose to write more about life.
That's
about
fire.
like fucking damn, bro. Like right now, I have a badass fucking song that I love, bro, that I'm bringing out too, you know? So, yo la escribí, I just wrote it like 2 days ago, and I'm gonna probably record it tomorrow. Let's see when I record it, but that one's gonna be a banger too, bro.
Sheesh,
Hey, and how do you figure out like these topics of the music that you're singing? Like, do you go based off like the beat that you get, and you say, okay, well, this one would sound good about speaking about my kids, or like how does that process go?
Okay, so when you hear a slow jam, like a slow beat, like a slow song, like a love, so then you'll be like, okay, I don't want to talk about love. I want to talk about a breakup, but that you're in love. So then I start listening to the little rhythm, and then I put a little hook. And then when I see where it drops, that's when I start boom, 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 boom. I start rapping. So I just listen to the beat. It just gives me the
inspiration.
Yeah. So when you have a reggaeton one of my friends, she said, let's do a song. So she brought out that beat, and I heard her hook, and I was like, oh shit, I could write to this shit right now. So I started writing it right there. I wrote it in 10 minutes, bro. Just wrote it, couldn't even jump on the mic. And that shit came out clean too, bro.
Yeah.
You know? So it just depends on the beat. But I mean, I feel like I could write about anything. Like if you put a beat on right now, like I'll bust the floor about the hell we're doing right here right now.
Yeah.
That's how my mind works. I don't know. I don't know why. I just love it. I love what I do, you know?
No, it's inspiring to see somebody like yourself where like that letting your love or passion for something like drive you. And no matter what everybody says, you're gonna do this because it makes you feel good and it makes other people feel good as well. And that's to be respected for sure.
I mean, I love music, bro. Everybody. I don't care, bro. The music, if you do a song and everybody tells you it's whack, at least you took your time to do your art.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
You know, se respeta el trabajo, no se respeta todo. Si no está bien el material, but at least I respect it. Hey, bro, at least le pusiste ganas. And that's
what you get the balls to put it out there and fuck it, however it comes and comes.
That's true.
And you got songs out there that you rapped?
Nah, I've never
never rapped. I feel like you can't be.
People say that they always tell me, "Hey, I know you rap," and I died. Never.
I feel like you can't be from LA if you haven't at least tried to rap, freestyle, get in a cipher. Put them on.
Right now.
Give that fool a Kendrick Lamar beat right now.
I've been creating visuals since I was a kid, so that's always been my thing. Like creating visuals, being a fan of music. You know, being a fan of music and creating this bit. I've never seen myself as the rapper or the artist. I've always seen myself as a creative. Like, I'll put things together. So that's why I never like even tried and I've been around studios for most of my life, but never like ever thought like, let me write something. Oh, hey, let me, you have a little space in that beat for me? I haven't, fool. Honestly, I haven't. And I love rap, so I love fucking rap.
But you could do it? I mean, you could write?
Nah, I've never even tried to write. I've never even tried, but I love rap. Well, I love music. I most of my whole day is music. I consume
so something has to click in, bro.
For me, it's just like I just love just music, dog. My most of my day, 70% of my day has music to it. Yeah. I'm here, I'm over there, I'm doing something. There's always music to something, and but I never like. I never saw myself or had even the courage to even see myself like that. To like, oh, let me get on the mic. Let me be the subject. I've always been the shooter. I've always been I work with the subject.
So you shoot videos too?
Yeah, I shoot videos. I'm a director. I do visuals.
Oh shit.
Been doing that for a minute. That's why even working with Mob G, I got to work with OGZ. I shot a video for the OGZ through him. So, but yeah, I met Mob G for a minute too. For a long ass time. I would say I helped create that label since the ground up. When we had zero artists, I was there with them, and he's been a good person along this fucking 15 plus years. He's been a great person.
Yeah, well, for the little time that I known him, that fool been showing me love, bro.
He does.
Loyalty, bro. That's what I like, bro.
Yeah, he is.
So, I mean, I'm happy to have him by my side and know that he's helping me out with my career.
He loves music though. He loves art. He loves music. If you see his tattoos, pinches out the old fucking what's it called? Horror movies. He loves music. One thing about the homie, he puts a lot into his music shit, and I'm glad he has the success that he has. even to him doing the Night of the Black Chicken shows are fucking fire. But shout out to Mob G, shout out to you. Any last words you want to give the public for that, like for something that they could remember you by?
Well, I'm Jamador, and follow me on Instagram, Jamador Oficial. I want to shout out my homies, Mob G, muchas gracias for everything, bro, from the heart. Thank you, dog, and Wounded, Ruben, fucking thanks, my boy, that fool's fucking 100. Everybody, all my homies, Friends to the Shooter, Parkside Demon, OG Pams, RMC, my family. You guys, thank you for the invitation,
I appreciate you.
And you guys going to see more of me, bro. Stay tuned because I'm working and every day I'm writing. And I'm making sure that I write something that is interesting. Some of them are going to be sad. Some of them are going to be happy.
I love sad music, phone.
Yeah.
I love, one thing I do love sad music, dog. I don't know why. There's something of like having somebody else's emotion in a record is just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, bro. So,
Crybaby ass fool, man.
Damn, I start singing Sufriendo Solo, you're gonna start crying right now.
Start crying, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate you for pulling up, fool. And I'm definitely gonna keep tuning in for sure. I'm gonna make sure the homies follow. Make sure you check out his music, and also like, let that be a lesson to all of y'all that if you want to do something in life, go for it. Like life is too short, and it's good when you able to fulfill like completely. Like you work, you do this, but to also do something that you really want to do is priceless. It's priceless.
Yeah, but take care of your kids though.
Take care of your kids though. For sure.
I mean, for me, a long time of like not wanting to do this is because like I had to work my job to care of my son. I'm a single dad, but like once you got that shit going, like, and you have extra spare time to go devote yourself into your dreams, for sure, shoot for it, but take care of responsibilities out there, bro.
Yeah, responsibilities come first.
Don't be telling everyone to follow their dreams and fucking quit their job and live on the street and fuck them kids. Like, no. Take care of your shit and go follow your dream, dog, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's never too late. It's never too late, fool. It's better
for sure, though.
Do something than regret it later on in life. One thing I don't want to live is with a what if.
Yeah.
I tell that to even to my kids, do not live life with what is. Fuck all that. Like, do what you came here to do. Do it up. Create memories, because man, and just pass it down to your fucking to your kids. Pass it down to your family. Let them see that you were able to do something with it yourself and shit. I think that's like the most fire shit you could do.
Hell yeah. All right,
I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Where can we find you?
Oh, David Cole Media.
Nomo23 on Instagram.
Once again, where can we find you?
Jamador Oficial. TikTok, Facebook.
He's everywhere. He's gonna be working for sure, and he's with a good label. So I'm gonna see some shit for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to see the homie for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Catch you guys next time, and we are
peace.